What happened to my screen? Every game, man. Every fucking game. I don't understand. What even causes that bug? Maybe alt tabbing out of the game and back in? But I don't even. I don't know. Whatever.
Mr. Jensen, we've been expecting you. Mr. Sheriff went to your apartment. He's not very happy about something. A riot like this can't be good for business, but I'm sure he'll fill you in.
Everything's quiet here, Mr. Jensen. Nothing to worry about. Last I heard, headquarters was under control too. At least inside, anyway. No way to get in there until the mob is cleared, though.
Mr. Jensen, sure is good to see you. Mr. Sheriff assigned us to watch the building. Lots of Sheriff employees here. Just want to make sure there's no trouble.
Hey, Mr. Jensen, what a night, huh? I made the rounds. Some punks tried to tag the building, but no major damage. Figures that I would take over the night shift if this happens. Hope Sherry got home okay, though.
Because they're the ones with their evil overlord Bill Taggart, who disguises himself as a healer of the sick. They're the ones who are pushing for this resolution. This is all by design, followers. They're gonna drop a police state on your ass faster than you can say fucking, I don't know, neuropathy. But I digress.
Hey, Adam. Glad you could join us, although there's not much going on here. The rest of the team is at headquarters. They've locked it in so that no one can get in and cause trouble.
Oh.
Not and never will condone these experiments. This company...
Jensen! That little blackmail stunt you pulled cost me my job! Asshole! Stay where you are! Give up, Jensen!
We invite critics and members of the UN to tour our facilities firsthand. They will find nothing but order, progress, and moral responsibility.
Looks as if the ball is now...
Come on out!
Please,
this
no!
Is reporting to you live from Picus.
You still out there?
Go away!
I'd better look around.
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus.
No!
Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of such well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isolé, and Seraph Industries. The footage sparking the riots appears to show scientists
What was that noise?
Oh God! Oh God!
I don't like this one bit.
Leave me alone! Oh God! Oh God! Help! Leave me alone! Oh God! Oh God!
I don't like this one bit.
Leave me alone!
What was that noise?
Just go away!
Food. And you'll give me a nice excuse to mess you up.
The city's in flames and your whack-ass coppers are arresting taggers? No wonder the city's all fucked up.
Just because there's a riot doesn't mean it's suddenly legal to start spraying your gang signs all over the city. Damn eyesore if you ask me.
Shouldn't you be guarding the morgue? I heard it's nice, easy access over the precinct.
Keep pushing me, punk. You'll see what happens. Stay calm, and no one will get hurt.
Come on, brother, let me go. There ain't no reason to take us in. We was being peaceful, man. Why you gotta be so straight? I can't go back in, man.
Resisting arrest is a serious charge.
Come on, brother, let me go.
What were you doing out here, anyway?
There ain't no reason to take us in. We was being peaceful, man. Why you gotta be so straight? I can't go back in, man. Come on, brother, let me go.
Stay quiet until the wagon gets here. Stay calm, and no one will get hurt.
Yo, mind your own business, man.
Step away from this area, please. Stay calm, and no one will get hurt.
I heard they were test tube soldiers. Got any money on you? Got any money on you?
Woo! Someone's been to the chop shop. I hope they didn't charge for parts and labor.
Walk away, Og. We Natchez are finally fighting back.
Fuck them cops, man.
Yeah, they can't tell us to get off the streets. We own these blocks as much as they do.
They must have locked up all our brothers.
I told you we was living in a police state. Who are you?
What you need, player? If you ain't got nothing to say, don't be hitting me up.
You ain't gonna tell us to get off the streets, right?
It's all the Illuminati, man. They're behind this. They control everything. Even you and your stupid augments.
Did you see them power-hungry bastard cops? They were beating people for no reason.
Fucking cops are brutal. They provoked a riot, man. A box guard. What the hell were they thinking? These are civilians, man.
Honestly, even if they were throwing rocks and lighting fire, is that a reason to beat people and deploy killer robots?
I know the whole city's falling apart, but maybe I can do something to keep your mind on it. We were told things were gonna get better for Detroit.
Well, someone's had some work done. One of them super soldiers. Makes no difference to me. Your business is your business, and my business? Well, I think we both know what that is.
Baby, there's so much violence on the street tonight. How about we do a little loving? Don't go near the action. The cops are ready to go off at anyone, even a pretty thing like you.
Stay here with me, baby. Don't you go nowhere near Seraph Plaza. People there are just looking to mess up someone like you. Be ashamed to ruin that pretty face of yours. And don't go run into any cop, neither. They all jazzed up tonight, too. Won't hesitate to smack you around some.
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of such well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isole, and Seraph Industries. The footage sparking the riots appears to show scientists performing crude, torture-like experiments on teams of augmented super soldiers. Just minutes ago, Zhao Yunru, CEO of the Taiyong Medical Corporation, commented on the images.
I want the world to know that we at Taiyong Medical have not and never will condone these experiments. This company prides itself on maintaining a safe environment and an ethical approach to research at all times. We invite critics and members of the UN to tour our facilities firsthand. They will find nothing but order, progress, and moral responsibility.
Looks as if the ball is now firmly in the United Nations court. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
I know that texture. I'm pretty sure they recreated one from the first game. If my memory serves correctly. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I think that's... Go back to Deus Ex, I'm sure I can find it.
Damn cops! Roaming the streets with their strong-arm tactics.
I'd be careful if I were you. I've heard the protesters are totally out of control. They think Seraph is breeding super soldiers or something.
All sorts of rioters are running amok down near Seraph Plaza. That's about all I know. Well, that and the cops are beating the hell out of people.
I saw a bunch of them beating on a poor guy. Brutal. Shut up! You deserve all you're gonna get!
What'd I do? Just take it easy. It'll all be over soon.
You've got no right!
This is an injustice! You got the wrong person!
Let me go!
I have nothing to do with this! Please, please don't kill me. I've seen the footage, but that shit could be doctored easily. These people are probably freaking out for nothing.
You know, what if it's true, man? An army of COG soldiers? Detroit will be a police state in no time. Nazism, man, right here in the US of A.
Stop jumping to conclusions. Don't be a sheep like the rest of this mob. Goaded on by Taggart and his purist cult.
They ain't a cult, man. They just believe in preserving what God gave us.
Apparently they don't care about causing millions of dollars in damage to the city. Bunch of opportunists, if you ask me.
Get away from me, Og!
Not exactly a great day to be a Detroit citizen. Hope you're not one of these dudes smashing up the city.
It's because of you this city is going straight to hell.
Beat it, Og.
Look around! This ain't the time! Get the hell out of here!
I want nothing to do with you.
stand at the edge of an abyss. It's almost too late. The city burns down around your ears, and you do nothing. You wait for them to save you? I promise you, you'll learn to fear the machine men. They're among us. Hidden in plain sight. And their masters mold the way we think. They spew their poison into your ears and you listen. You can no longer tell the difference between the truth and their lies. There's no shelter from the all-seeing eye. It will find you! There's a sickness coming, my children. Gray and deadly. It will come on the backs of 12 kings, and we will bow to them. Then it will be too late. Open your eyes, my friends. We've been blind for too long, and now we stand at the edge of the abyss. It's almost too late. The city burns down around your ears, and you do nothing. You wait for them to save you? I promise you, you'll learn to fear the machine men. They're among us. Hidden in plain sight. And their masters mold the way we think. They spew their poison into your ears and you listen.
Training exercises for augmented soldiers? How did they think this was gonna go over with the public?
I haven't seen the footage, so I'm not gonna make any assumptions.
Well, I have, and it's exactly what people are saying it is.
How can you say that? It's so easy to doctor footage these days. The first moon landing? Hello?
You okay, sweetheart?
I'm a little shaken up, but I'm just glad we got off the streets.
I almost shit myself when that group of cops came blazing around the corner.
We were seconds from getting trampled. Good idea to get off the main streets.
You hurt, man? Be careful out there, man.
We almost got trampled by the cops.
It's all the Illuminati, man. They're behind this. They control everything. Even you and your stupid augments.
Dr. Chetri, call 217.
Will you be purchasing anything today? Always a pleasure, sir.
Downtown is a war zone. The cops are doing what they can, but the precinct station is closed.
Listen, I probably don't know any more about this than you do. I heard something about a riot down at Sarif Industries, according to the news.
This isn't a good time, sir. We're trying to clear the streets. An og like you walking around is liable to get the mob going again, so be careful.
The police overreacted.
Yeah. As soon as that one guy threw the rock, the cops broke their perimeter and charged in.
Why didn't they just send a couple of guys to find the culprit instead of plowing through the crowd? That's what I was thinking. It just made the situation worse.
They tripped me from behind and stripped me of my purse.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, but they refused to stick around to wait for you guys. They were scared for their safety. Maybe if you had come sooner.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but most of the squad has been assigned to subdue the rioters.
It seems like all I'm hearing from police these days are sorries.
Do you have anything else to report, ma'am?
No, thank you. I'm fine. I'm gonna wait for my sister to come pick me up. Meanwhile, I'll lament about the end of the civilized world as we know it.
I heard the police are beating up protesters outside the convention center. It's no fair. People are just exercising their right to an opinion.
Sorry, but we've diverted all the trams. There are no more coming to this station.
But how am I supposed to get home?
The best thing to do is get outside the downtown area and catch a tram there.
But it's dangerous out there. The rioters are breaking windows and looting.
Can you at least tell us what lines are operating so we know what station to go to?
I'll try to find out for you.
Wait. Hold on. He was the one doing those lines. What?
God, they should call in the National Guard or something.
Unless this is an emergency, I suggest you keep moving. Go home, sir. You can't help here.
Oh, that is such a bug.
Wasn't me, man. You stay right there until the wagon gets here. Sir, back away. This does not concern you.
Hey, man, I didn't do nothing. Shit, I can't go back in. This is my third strike.
Son of a bitch could have killed someone with that firebomb.
Shit, I can't go back in. This is my third strike.
All sorts of rioters are running amok down near Sarif Plaza. That's about all I know. Well, that and the cops are beating the hell out of me.
Embarrassing, really. Like anyone can walk into the precinct and take whatever they want.
I know. What if this wasn't the first time? Some gang leader out here could have profiles of every cop on the force. They may even know where we live.
As long as the media doesn't get hold of this. If they do, we're gonna get reamed in public by the mayor. You know how much the commission loves that.
We already got the feds in there, looking at us and shaking their heads like we're a bunch of naughty children. Hey, anybody ever tell you it's rude to eavesdrop?
I wouldn't loiter around here if I were you. There are a lot of pissed off cops around here.
Hey, anybody ever tell you it's rude to eavesdrop?
Sorry, I can't let you into the station at this time.
But one of those hooligans stole my purse!
I understand, ma'am, but you're going to have to wait until tomorrow to file a complaint. Precinct is locked down due to a gas leak.
That's not what I heard. I heard somebody got past security and stole some secret evidence.
You guys can't even keep your own building safe.
If you want to file a complaint, you'll have to wait. Station is blocked off right now. People can believe whatever rumors they want.
Did you see the guy who stole my purse? How are they gonna protect us if they can't even protect their own precinct?
The footage from those news reports looks pretty authentic. It's not surprising. It was only a matter of time before they started using augmentation to build up the army.
If you need help from the cops, don't bother. They're more worried about the evidence someone stole from them.
this talk of super soldiers is bullshit.
Stay calm, and no one will get hurt.
Jensen! That little blackmail stunt you pulled cost me my job! Asshole! Stay where you are!
Wow. Yet another bug.
Don't kill me!
Come on out!
Just go away!
You still out there? I better look around.
Don't kill me! Just go away! Don't kill me! Please, no! Go away! Please, no!
Jensen! That little blackmail stunt you pulled cost me my job! Asshole! Stay where you are!
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen. You have new messages.
Apparently that's not all I have. yourself at home, boss.
It's a fucking mess out there, Adam. You seen the news? Picus is telling everyone we're breeding super soldiers. Taggart's at the convention center right now, urging the UN to investigate.
Is it true?
Of course not.
Except for the Typhoon, right? And a few of those defense contracts.
What?
Oh, and let's not forget the fact that Megan's team was kidnapped right before her research went public. How do you explain that one, boss?
I wanted people to see that research. Megan was on the brink of something historic. Something that would have catapulted this company to the top of the Fortune 500. Her kidnappers knew it. They knew exactly where her research would take us. And they refused to let anyone else have that much power.
Anyone else? Eliza was right. You do know more than you've told me.
I suspected. But these people? They're like ghosts. Always in the shadows. Always hiding behind lies and proxies.
Who are they?
Well, a name won't mean much. They'll use whatever one suits their interests. Sometimes it's the Masons. Sometimes the Bilderberg Group. They've had a finger in every corporation, organization, or government initiative that's defined modern society.
You're talking about... the Illuminati?
It's no joke. They're organized and they operate over and above society.
You're serious? So why would the Illuminati kidnap Megan's team?
I already told you. Megan found a way to make augmentation safer for all of us, so we can all become like you.
Like me?
Like... you are. More than human. We've got to get him back, Adam.
You said Taggart is speaking at the convention center right now?
Bitch even sent me an invite.
His aide, Sandoval, is neck deep in this.
I don't know where Sandoval is, but Taggart will. Adam, you've got to handle this delicately. We don't know Taggart is involved, and we can't afford another punch in the face. I'm trusting you with this one.
Where did she go?
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of such well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isole, and Seraph Industries. The footage sparking the riots appears to show scientists performing crude, torture-like experiments on teams of augmented super soldiers. Just minutes ago, Zhao Yunru, CEO of the Taiyang Medical Corporation, commented on the images. Looks as if the ball is now firmly in the United Nations court. This is Eliza Kassam reporting to you live from Picus. Re-establishing security system. See you soon, Mr. Jensen.
You've got no right!
Jensen, Sarif had me hack the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, if that doesn't work, he also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees.
So you notice that there's a lot of street signs all over the place in places like Changsha and of course Detroit. And one of the things that fell on on the writing team at some point was we would see these signs very late in the production process. And at one point I saw one of these street signs for Detroit, and I realized that it was in metrics. It was not in, feet and miles.
It was in the proper system.
And so
we needed to switch it to the
and as one of
crazy
the few
system.
Americans on this mostly French-Canadian team, I then had to basically send an email out to the whole team saying, guys, sorry, but we're in Detroit, and Detroit uses, doesn't use metrics, and so make sure that all your signs are in the correct
non-scientific
footage,
method.
Right. Yes. Can you tell me where Detroit is again?
Yeah. So anyway, so that was kind of funny because we sent that out, and I think that it was one of those kind of silly things that you're sitting there going, gee, nobody thought of that.
No, but it's true. No, it was really good that you made us notice. Yeah, that it was measured and
So that's why we had an American on the team.
Yeah, for that.
The only reason.
The only reason.
Everything seems to be under control in the convention center.
And Taggart?
He's on stage now. His protection is deep. Only those with VIP passes can get by the guards.
We'll just stay here and make sure none of those hooligans try to sneak in the back door. You can't get in unless you have a pass. The riots forced us to block off the meeting hall during the speech.
Can I help you, man? No one is allowed in the meeting hall. Too many loonies out.
So, we originally wanted tons of side quests. What happened, Pat?
Like when we started to work on Deus Ex, I mean the critical path was the main focus, and the side quest was we knew we wanted them, and we tackled that task later in production. And there was one moment where we said, okay, we're gonna do 25 side quests. We're gonna talk about all the different philosophy of the game. We're gonna support all the different mechanics. What a beautiful matrix of like what side quests will be. We're gonna spread them around the game. Every time the player goes in a city hub, he will have like 5 to 7 side quests to do, and then everything was possible. And when we started to implement them, the reality like really hit us. And I just remember that Jeff, I think at one point would have killed me because I will go see him every 2-3 weeks, and I will say, okay, this is where we are. We have 25 side quests, but 2-3 weeks later we'll go see him. We can probably do just 23, or like then 2-3 months later we'll say, okay, we can only do 12.
Yeah, and my heartbeat was raising every single time.
Yeah, and I don't think you saw all the love and writing and rewriting that went into them, and we focus on the quality versus quantity. So what we end up doing was putting more side quests on the critical path, which basically people would be submerged in those alternate stories. And when we reached near the end of the game, we said we'll put more side quests because what's interesting, the player at the beginning discover City Hub, and then we said player will probably like to finish the game.
And since we cannot change exploration setups between Detroit 1 and Detroit 2, players could actually explore almost everything in Detroit 1, and in Detroit 2, well, there was not much more else to explore, only the additional side quests or a few things I managed to place in somewhere.
Third time this escalator has broken down this week.
You think they would actually work and not just sit there looking good? Damn good.
Tell me about it. Now with all the damage out there, I doubt we're gonna see any increase in funding anytime soon.
Looks like the only thing escalating are those damn riots. This whole city is going to shit.
Ah, hello. It is very commendable when someone like you shows interest in our work. I would try to explain it, but you obviously would not understand.
You think they would actually work and not just sit there looking good?
Jensen. Don't know how welcome someone like you will be in here. Watch your step.
I know you probably don't agree with what Mr. Taggart has to say, but you can't deny that he's a powerful speaker.
Bill is really changing the world for the better.
Or changing it back to what it used to be. To before these people started poisoning their bodies. Or to use his words, their divine engines.
See, I have no problem with amputees wanting to get augmentations.
Especially our soldiers. That's the least they deserve after defending our country. Like Taggart's patient, Ezekiel.
Right. And what happened to Ezekiel? He got himself a new limb that sent him into a spiral of despair because of the drugs. Essentially, what Bill Taggart is asking is, do we really want to have a world filled with addicts being forced to pay exorbitant amounts of money to a bunch of corporate neuropozyne pushers?
I just don't get why certain people have this loony idea that augmentations will make the world better.
Well, as you can see by what's going on out there, they have a lot of work to do to convince the world. So what do you think of Bill Taggart? Do you know the story of Ezekiel? Do you know the story of Ezekiel?
Hey, it's relatively calm in here. Don't do anything to rile these people up.
Please.
Hey, it's relatively calm in here. Don't do anything to rile these people up.
Jensen, don't know how welcome someone like you will be in here. Watch your step.
I just can't subscribe to Taggart's Neanderthal opinions. It's like he thinks human development is a sin.
I can't believe there are still people out there with such backward mentalities.
This UN resolution he wants passed is persecution, plain and simple.
Agreed. He loves to claim over and over again what a peaceful organization Humanity Front is. But just look outside. In a non-direct way, he's promoting this kind of reaction.
Well, there have always been nuts like Taggart trying to stop human progress. But by the end of the day, the human need to explore always wins out. He'll be a relic in no time.
I hope you're right. I'm just wondering when Hugh Darrow is going to come out of his shell and take a position. It seems like this whole resolution is on hold until he speaks
going
up.
to convince you this is really what you want? With fear! He's already started! Look outside, in our streets. Who do you think
I tried to get close and talk to Mr. Taggart, but his security guys are pretty intimidating.
people who are constantly trying to divide us by our differences instead of
I just wanted to congratulate him. I'm still on the fence about the whole AUG thing, but I thought he presented his side well.
I've been a victim of this anti-AUG backlash. I was attacked simply for having been by people who were not augmented, people with an axe to grind. And do you know who saved me? An augmented man, a stranger. So you tell me where the real danger comes from. The Humanity Front is just that, a front. A front for hate-mongering and William Taggart's irrational need to keep us in the Dark Ages. I'm not here to tell you that augmentation. I'm here to stand up for my right to choose.
Oh, he's got the Rona.
When Hugh Darrow discovered the secret of augmentation,
You don't have to get up just because I don't agree with you.
I'm not getting
Yeah. Backstage area is completely blocked off. Even the janitor can't get back there now.
What about the air vents?
You're kidding, right? Have you seen the size of those vents? You expect a contortionist or midget is going to try to assassinate Taggart?
Don't get smart.
The press conference is still going on. idea how long before the speech is over?
Not too long now. I'll escort Taggart backstage, and you make sure nobody tries to sneak in.
I'll take a walk and make sure everyone else is in position.
Seraph, Sandoval's in Detroit. Holed up in some apartment building on Grand River Road. I'm heading there now.
All right. But Adam, you think Taggart's involved?
There's no hard evidence yet to prove it.
Too bad. But you know there could be. If you upload that data recording you got in Montreal onto his computer...
You're asking me to frame him?
We could lose everything, Adam, given the mood out there. We may have to get our hands dirty to fix it. What, you got a problem with that?
No problem at all.
Good. Seraph out.
The footage sparking the riots appears to show scientists performing crude, torture-like experiments
Turn this
on
off,
teams
man.
of augmented super soldiers.
Don't you want to know what's going on out
Just
there?
minutes
Just
ago,
can't watch these cowards with
Stallion
masks
Ru,
throwing
CEO of
rocks.
the
I
Taiyong
believe in
Medical
their cause,
Corporation,
though.
commented
I
on
don't
the
feel like
images.
being a slave to a bunch of super soldiers in 5
We at
years.
Taiyong Medicals have not and never will condone these experiments. This company prides itself on maintaining a safe environment and an ethical...
Sounds like it came from over there.
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent crashes.
Patch me through. Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what are the chances? Do you remember me? I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
Nikki. Of course I remember you. How you been? The brass got you on riot control too?
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... Damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White? You busted him a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's moved on to bigger things.
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nikki, I'm kinda busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up, not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots as cover, and he's going to hit us, and hit us hard. Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
I have to admit, Nikki, I'm having a hard time believing White could come up with something like this. He can barely tie his own shoelaces without tripping all over himself.
That was then. This is now. After his last stint in Standish, he got bug-eyed crazy. Started talking about how the gang war in Derelict Row was all part of a government plot, and it's time he did something about it.
I remember him saying that augmented kid we took down last year was a cover-up.
Exactly! And he's been railing against Wayne Haas, the PD, and anyone else involved in that ever since. I'm telling you, Adam, he's been getting more and more violent. Now he's got explosives, and we've got a giant bullseye painted on our ass.
How did White even manage to get his hands on explosives?
My source says he got the bomb materials from some government stash out in Highland Park. It's all I know so far. But it all fits! He was last seen ranting at a rally about shattering the foundation of the hypocrisy or some bullshit like that. You know, quoting Che Guevara and talking about violent revolution.
Did he have the shirt, too?
What? Anyway, he practically named the date and time of this reckoning. And it's tonight. It has to be.
So why is it nobody trusts your source?
He used to run with White's old crew, but he's a 3-strike perk facing a dime on some damn parole violation. He's trying to cop a deal, so nobody trusts him. Thing is, I know he's reliable. He hasn't bullshitted me yet, and I don't think he's doing it now.
What is it exactly that you need me to do?
You mean you'll help me out? Really?
I didn't say that. Assuming I did agree to help, what would you need me to do exactly?
Oh. Well, based on Jacob's history and his new political agenda, I can almost guarantee he's going after cops. I've warned everyone working street detail and anyone else who'd listen to keep an eye out. But with half the force tied up with the protests and rioting, I can't get the manpower for a proper search. I need you to check a few spots my CI thinks Jacob could be at, and take care of the threat if you can. Even if you find nothing, great. It put my mind at ease, at least.
Fine, I'll help. Let's go over what we know. Just the facts.
What we know? Just the facts? What we know is he's certified batshit crazy, hates cops, quotes Che Guevara, and got his hands on military-grade explosives. What more do you need to know? Oh, Christ, man. I've got nobody to help me, and I can't even breathe. How am I supposed to find this guy? The bomb could be right under us, right now!
Oh my god, JC. Wait, wrong game.
Nikki, you're a cop. Act like it. How are you gonna earn your stripes if you shit yourself under pressure like some wet behind the ears rookie at the academy?
Fuck. You're right. Damn it. I'm sorry. I lost my head. I'm still in the game, Adam. It won't happen again. You can trust me on this.
Just focus, okay? We know that White hates cops, so his first target is probably gonna be the precinct or somewhere nearby. Make sense?
Yeah, and he wouldn't risk hanging around the bank or transit station. They've got those security cameras with facial recognition software. And the precinct is shut down thanks to the internal affairs investigation. That leaves the precinct alleys and sewers as the most probable places to find White. I'm going to get on the horn and update my CO. Can you check those two locations? And Jensen, be careful. White may have left booby traps lying around. He's like that, now that I think about it.
No problem. Anything else you can give me?
I don't know. You remember what White looks like, right? Tall, Caucasian, skinhead? He's not the quietest guy, so you'll probably hear him before you see him.
Yeah, a real philosopher king. I remember.
Yeah, so if you just keep your eyes and ears open, I'm sure you'll find him. Also, I heard he's had some major augmentation work done. I'd be extra careful around him. I think the White we used to know has been replaced with something much worse.
Got it.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we get backup to expand the search. In the meantime, we can check those areas, and who knows, maybe we'll catch a break. Oh, and Jensen, please don't turn him into a martyr. I'd prefer him breathing. I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam, but we're running out of time. We gotta find White before he blows something up.
I'll get back to you.
the people! Run from the future! You're hiding. You cannot stop the people! Run from the future!
I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam, but we're running out of time. We gotta find White before he blows something up.
We're in the clear. I left White unconscious in the sewers under the precinct.
Thank God. The chief finally took me seriously and is sending some men to help out. We'll take it from here.
Great. Anything else?
Oh, and it isn't much, but take this. The cops have a Deadpool going. I don't like it, but you take down a cop killer and you get a bounty, that sort of thing. I usually reserve this to pay off our CIs, but I think you earned it. I threw in a little something extra for bringing him in alive. It's good to know you're still one of the good guys, Jensen.
By the way, Nikki, White's bomb wasn't even explosive. It was a gas bomb. I managed to disable it, but you might want to get a disposal team down there to do a proper sweep and clean.
Ah, shit! I totally forgot about that. I'll get EOD on it right away. Last thing we need are more casualties. Man, I'm sure glad I bumped into you tonight. You're gonna have to let me buy you a pint down at Maggie's sometime. If I hang around you long enough, maybe some of that famous Jensen swagger will rub off on me.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime. Take care of yourself, Nikki.
Nora 92 to Central. Come in, Central. Over.
Nora 92, this is Central. Over.
That code 10 I called in earlier is actually gas ordnance. We need EOD down there for cleanup, stat. Tell first response to keep their hands off, and we should quarantine the block just to be sure. Over.
10-4, Nora 92. Thanks for the heads up. Stand by for updates. Central out.
Thanks for trusting me, Jensen. I won't forget it. We lost a good man when you went private, Jensen.
What? Why did he activate that? Oh, he's just stuck in an animation loop. I understand.
How may I be of service? Always a pleasure.
I ain't got nothing for you. Check with the man. And keep your hands where I can see them.
wait for them to save you? Birds, fear, men. They're among us. Their masters mold the way we think. Spew their poison into your ears and you listen! You can no longer tell the difference between them.
Why you gotta be so straight? I can't go back in, man. You sure?
Someone over there.
Who the
Who's
hell
got
are-
trouble? Let's finish this!
You sure you closed the door?
Yeah. Of course I did. What do you think I am? An idiot?
You're not gonna make me answer that, are you?
Pritchard, looks like Sandoval's got a secret bunker. I'm gonna flush him out.
Let's hope he's still there.
Time for some fun! You? Run, you bastard! I got something for you! Try me now!
Someone...
Who the hell are
It's too late to run. Where you at?
Chicken shit ran. Gonna scoop the place anyway.
Access granted.
Hacking is so boring, I think you see why I'm not even bothering to do it.
And this is why I urge every member of my staff, every man and woman dedicated to the true mission of the Humanity Front, to do the same. Isaias, if you're watching this, I beg you, do not allow misplaced anger to destroy everything we have struggled to achieve.
It's over. He knows I can't come back from that.
Everybody knows, Sandoval. You can't hide from what you've done.
What I've done, Mr. Jensen. I spent years patching people back together from augmentation botch jobs and systemic organ rejection brought on by implants. And now, because of Bill's betrayal, I'll never practice medicine again.
You really want to help someone? Tell me where Sarif scientists are.
I wish I could, Mr. Jensen. But my involvement ended right after I failed to remove their GPLs.
You failed?
Turns out, my surgical skills weren't good enough to bypass David Sarif's insurance policy. So for all I know, those little implants are broadcasting right now, on a frequency so low your network specialist wouldn't think to look for it.
You changed the frequencies.
You have your answers, Mr. Jensen. And I've lost all of mine. The courts may think I have much to atone for, but my court will be a higher one.
How about I take that gun with me when I go?
You got everything you came for. Please, just leave.
Believe it or not, I'd rather you didn't kill yourself.
That's because you have no idea what tortures I've endured. The guilt, the shame. I was told the scientists would be used to find a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis. Instead, I was involved in kidnapping and murder. My life ended that night. It's time for me to go.
Think about it. Are you really in such a hurry to face that higher court of yours?
At least there are no lies before God. Did you see that abominable press conference? William Taggart all but accused me of terrorism. He claimed that all the violence committed in the name of our cause was the result of my influence.
So stay alive long enough to tell him your side of the story.
He already knows it isn't true. I trusted that man. For years I gave him loyal service, and he betrayed me. He sacrificed my freedom and good name to save the reputation of his organization. It's no use fighting him. He'll just spin it again. At least if I die, he'll never be able to use me again.
So that's your plan? Just lay down and die so you can't be used again? That's bullshit. You need to face what's coming. There's a very thin line between martyr and victim, Sandoval. And if you pull the trigger, you won't be remembered as either.
You certainly like taking chances, Mr. Jensen. But your point has merit. Maybe I did give up too easily. It wasn't enough to be a doctor, or to attack the infection at its source with Humanity Front. I had to try harder to help people, and I pushed too far. What else could I have done? How do people live in a world surrounded by human misery every day? Or am I the only person who feels this way?
Tell me, what lesson are you teaching your kids by killing yourself? It's bad enough they're gonna find out you're a criminal, but you want them to be quitters too? Kill yourself now, and you'll be telling them it's okay to take the easy way out. I know you don't want that. So put the gun down. Show them by your example that you want them to grow up to be fighters.
You son of a bitch! Using a man's family against him! I deserve to die, you understand? I've earned it! God damn! But I can't let them repeat my mistakes. I can't. Take the gun. For their sake.
Pritchard, get this. The GPLs are still transmitting. Sandoval switched them to a lower frequency.
But they could be broadcasting anywhere in the world. I don't have the type of equipment we'll need to find them.
It's our only lead, Pritchard. You have to do something.
I know. Listen, the riot's still blocking the street entrance. Head back to your apartment and Malik will fly you over. Maybe by the time you get here, I'll have figured out something.
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place